Hello everyone. Welcome to a video. This is not your average typical video today. Um as you can see in the title, what's going on right now. This is quite an overwhelming situation that I just recently got today between Twist Red Laura and also versus Captain Aaron, which he's known for bringing us our favorite It's a Small World showcase from Happy Cruise. And if you don't know who this guy is, who is this Twist Reda, he's I think he's Reda or something, Redora or something. I forgot his name, but as I could say, basically what I heard recently is there's a lot of war going on right now in the Roblox platform. That you we're gonna basically talk about this in a bit, but we're gonna react to a video called Twist Redora. The prime example of poor behavior by Captain Aaron, which he's known he's known for It's a Small World showcase, along with the Splayer brothers. I think they're known for that stuff, and I heard recently they uploaded a new video about it, and we'll talk about it after this reaction, and then you know maybe give some theories about it, and maybe talk some things during the reaction. But anyways, I'm gonna give you some details, what's going on. Um, I just recently got information that but we'll talk about it in a bit. Um, um, as of right now, but if my camera's lagging, it's my bad. But I don't know. You can't blame my computer being super laggy today, you guys. Um, yeah, my computer's known to lag a lot. But anyways, I'm gonna share my screen right away, and we'll do a reaction to it. So alright, you guys, we are already officially in. Where's my camera? My famous webcam. Here it is. And as you can see, so you guys, today we're gonna react to this video here. This video right here. My bad. We're gonna react to this video. There's a lot of things that's happening right now between It's a Small World project and It's a Small World showcase itself. Though there are both fan-made games, but the other one, that would not be the case. But if you guys want to see more video content, like some situations going on, make sure to hit the like and subscribe if you're brand new. And no matter what ado, let's react to this video. Before we start the video, I'll also link this video in the description if you want to watch it for yourself, but we'll be doing a reaction to it. So no matter ado, let's react to this video.
I'd like to get a few things cleared up. Please do not attack or harass any people mentioned in this video or in general. It's never okay to do. We've been bothered by an individual in the Small World Roblox community for quite a long time. This user goes by the name Twisted Redora on Roblox, and we just like to speak out and spread awareness about the situation and his behaviors as it's starting to get way out of hand. So, Twisted Redora started off a few years back simply pretending to be ourselves. So, impersonating us. Of course, we saw this was simply an attempt to deceive people and we were not very fond of it. So we started
Let me look at some stuff. Venom, okay.
out of hand. So Twisted Redora started off a few years back simply pretending to be
The last dangerous call. I'm going to get a huge trouble if Aaron sees this. They are really serious about their protection. Oh, that's from Rage Bait. Okay.
ourselves. So impersonating
Yeah, there's a lot of things
us.
going on.
Of course, we saw this was simply an attempt to deceive people and we were impersonating us.
Listen, we gotta stop impersonating if them in It's a Small World showcase in. Oh, I see.
Of course, we saw this was simply an attempt to deceive people and we were not very fond of it, so we started banning his accounts from our games because that's not acceptable. And yes, we did try to make an effort in telling him how that's not okay to do. Even then, he resisted. Over time, he grew more hostile and started impersonating us and the things we do even more, eventually creating groups pretending to be us, The Happiest Crews, Cogspiel Studios, and even Spiral Entertainment, which isn't even Small World related at all. In his group, he's made various games directly stealing from our content, attempting to pass off our creations as things he made himself. Attempting to pass off our
Oh my gosh. This is crazy, guys. Expression, it's a small project, and it's a small... Yeah, it looks kind of like a cheap copy. But I think we should talk about it after the reaction, though.
our creations as things he made himself, going out of his way to use our images, our names, descriptions, and most recently, our models. We found him to be using exploits in our games to steal the assets we make without our permission and using them in his fake copies. That alone is something very unacceptable, as it's never okay to go around taking other people's work to pass it off as your own, much less when it's done pretty much illegally. Under his impersonating groups, he constantly uses them to harass others, whether it be people who don't support his actions or people just simply out of spite. For example, he's threatened to hack Captain Aaron multiple times. And another example, anytime someone tries to get in his path and call him out or stuff like that, he starts targeting them and bullying them and harassing them and all that stuff. He usually throws around insults or other threats to random people in the community with the goal of making others, mostly us in this case, look bad. To put it short, he uses his groups as a way to manipulate others for his own benefit, as if attempting to establish dominance over everyone else, which is pretty ridiculous. Sometimes he even showcases his bad actions publicly on places like his YouTube channel, which is crazy considering he wonders why people are so against him and get mad when he resists. Like, you're literally showing and embracing your own wrongdoings. I think it's also worth mentioning that, from the looks of things, people do seem to fall for his things. People find his games and join his group, and they might as well not be aware about the things he does. And those who are, well, I think we already know what's up with that. To add on to the list of petty doings, I feel it's important as well to mention his seemingly never-ending supply of alt accounts, which he always uses to evade the bans we place on him and use exploits in our games. Aside from that, he and his friends also use them to attack us by mass disliking our games as an attempt to bring us down and bring themselves up. Now, to address the elephant in the room, we're well aware that Twisted Redora is most likely a kid who doesn't know any better when it comes to situations like this. However, that should not excuse his actions and behaviors and the fact he openly does these things with no limits or restrictions. Harassment, threatening people, and even attempted doxing is never the way to go, no matter the situation. This community is very small, and having people like this being at it for a long time only enables the spread of his hostile ways, posing as a bad influence, and it's important to spread awareness of it to prevent it from getting worse. Now, when it comes to impersonation, I think there's also always better ways of
Exactly. There's a lot of things that's going on right now. Like, ever since me and Twist became a bit close friends, he was fine about the um he was quite behaving. He behaves normal in my games, but in his game, that is not the case because he does swear a lot, and he does that as well. At the same time, he was the only person who made this small float, but after what I'm hearing all this shit going on right now, by the way, this video is not made for kids, but anyways, there's gonna be a lot of things going on right now. Yeah, there's a lot of crap going on right now in between It's a Small World project and Showcase itself. Though it's just a cheap, crappy project that he's making without permission, which is what I'm hearing right now. And for my opinion, it's crazy. Like, it's freaking bullcrap. Like, honestly, as of right now, for me, I am making myself it's a Main Street showcase for myself, but unfortunately, there's a lot of Disneyland related ones. But at the same time, it is not really good, but you might see in the incoming spring. But at the same time, as when I'm looking right now and when I'm seeing, I hear all this. I hear everything that I'm hearing right now in this video. But yeah.
Expressing your love and passion for the things you like. We do appreciate that people enjoy the things we do and want to strive to be like them. But copying others and pretending to be them with the purpose of deceiving on top of that is not the way to go. This community is very creative, and there's certainly better ways to express a love for something and wanting to make something like it, like having your own ideas and expanding upon them, or creating your own version of it from scratch, or stuff like that. Stuff where you just don't plagiarize someone else's work and identity, as that's plagiarism, and that just goes against the concept of creativity and passion. All in all, we just wanted to speak out about this situation to spread awareness regarding not only Twisted Redora, but these types of behaviors in general, and how there's absolutely no place for hostility in a community revolving around a right about peace, unity, and brotherhood. These behaviors are some that are never okay to follow or support, and as a close community, we must strive to be friendly and cooperative to one another to maintain this place positive and enjoyable, as the right we all love would encourage. Remember to speak up and report any wrongdoings you see or experience, as bad actions like this should never slide through, and if anything, should be prevented in order to avoid situations and conflicts like this. It does hurt seeing this community of Battle Right so whimsical and joyous and festive and all that, being filled with ignorance and hatred and all that stuff, when that should not be the case. These are all situations that we could all easily work together to avoid, so we can prevent things from escalating in the first place and all that stuff. But anyway, that's about everything we have to say. Thank you all for listening to this, and remember to not only stay safe online, but also be kind, be caring, be a good person to one another. After all, it is a small world that we're all in together. And by the way, here's the rest of the slideshow, because
Wait, that's me! Wait, that's me!
person
Wait,
to
that's
one
me.
another. After all, it is a small world that we're all in together.
Okay.
And the show.
No one talks about that. Okay, guys? No one talks about that. Okay, guys. Shh. Okay. Okay, I can explain. Chat, I can't explain. Chat, I can't explain. He made me do it. No, he didn't. He made me do it. He made me say that. No, I didn't. Guys, I can't explain. He made me say that. Like, why am I arrest? I didn't mean arrest. Okay. Wait. I can't explain that.
Please stay about everything we have to.
I can't explain. I can't explain. Oh my gosh, we're cooked. Oh my gosh. I'm cooked right now.